Hi everyone, I'd like to bring to you another advanced tip for singing the Respond and Acclaim Psalms. I'm assuming that you've been doing Respond and Acclaim for a while, or you're a very ambitious beginner. So this tip is all about how to phrase the verses of chant. And what I'd like to propose to you is that it shouldn't be an even boom, 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 boom when you're reading the text or singing the text. But it should sound a little bit more lyrical and be phrased. So here's what I mean by that. I'm doing the October 28th, 2018 Psalm, 30th Sunday in Ordinary Time, but this applies, of course, to all Psalms. So here's the verse. When the Lord brought back the captives of Zion, we were like men dreaming. Then our mouth was filled with laughter, and our tongue with rejoicing. So there's a certain lilt, certain flowing motion that is built into the text, the words, but also built into the music as well. And a really good composer will take the text, find out what words are the most important, and then they'll write the music to match that. So for instance, in the beginning, I sang it as if I was reading it. When the Lord brought back the captives of Zion, we were like men dreaming. Then our mouth was filled with laughter, and our tongue with rejoicing. A really good reader would have some kind of wave, some more inflection on certain words when they're reading. And the same goes with a really good cantor. It drives me nuts when I hear people that do these so strict, like this. When the Lord brought back the captives of Zion, we were like men dreaming. Then our mouth was filled with laughter, and our tongue with rejoicing. Because that doesn't speak the text as well as if you sang it and you really inflected certain words. And then to continue with this, you have to know the verses very well in order to actually do this. You have to know what words you're going for so that you can effectively accomplish this. And also, when the notes change, for instance on this psalm, captives of Zion, all different notes, you have to know those parts very well as well, because a lot of folks will do this instead. I'll do half and half. When the Lord brought back the captives of Zion, we were like men dreaming. Then our mouth was filled with laughter, and our tongue with rejoicing. It may look like that on the page because the change notes have separate notes, but it doesn't mean that they should be emphasized. It's better most times to flow right through them. So let me give you one more example. On the third verse here, it says, "Restore our fortunes, O Lord." And so often we hear, "Restore our fortunes, O Lord." Why not do, "Restore our fortunes, O Lord," with a little bit of a lilt? Like the torrents in the southern deserts, those that sow in tears shall reap rejoicing. Another benefit of really studying the notes and how they flow and really memorizing the psalm is that you can look up more often and communicate a lot better with the congregation. So I would challenge the advanced singers to try this out if it's not something you're already doing. If it's something that you already do, then thanks for being in the good boat, and I hope we can pull more people to join us to express these the best that we possibly can. And you know, with some of these psalms, they're actually a little bit hard to read because sometimes you have a couple of words all the way on this side and you have to jump all the way to the far side. So what I've seen some people do is, if I can get this thing to focus, is they'll draw a line. So I have a couple words here, and I actually drew in a long line to the other words. so that when I get to restore our fortunes, O Lord, it's an easy jump and I don't have to go restore our fortunes, O Lord, but I can go restore our fortunes, O Lord. The real key behind all of this is to be able to read these very well and then just add the notes in following with the same exact rhythm. That's really the key. And that's what chant is. It's just text. It's reciting text from the Bible and putting it to music. So let's keep that in mind, and good luck. It's harder than it seems, right? It's hard to read and to really embody the spirit of the psalm for the congregation, and also to make contact with them and not just be glued to our books. So I understand that it is challenging, and what we can do is try to memorize the notes of the verses, not the words, but just the notes. That will help us to smooth things out, to get a more natural inflection going in our psalms.